Welcome to a special episode of Nerd Portal. It's our 20th anniversary. Just, 20th episode.
Just 20.
We haven't been around for 20 years. This episode's younger than we are.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you feel old?
Not really.
No.
Man.
It just started. It's still a baby. This show's still a baby.
It's an infant.
It's a little infant. We're raising it. Oh, now we're parents. That's how it was born. And what are we teaching the children? Anyway, welcome to Nerd Portal, where we teleport you into the world of pop culture and current events, and we don't teach you educational things about
how to raise your children?
Yeah, or where alien babies come from.
No.
That's not what this show is about. I'm Cierra Caballero.
And I'm Alex Thompson. Now, back to business, okay? Back at the beginning of October, we were told that Ninjak would be getting a new live-action web series which will feature many of the Valiant universe characters from their comics. Now, the images released look amazing, and Valiant got Valiant fans pretty hyped. It got me kind of hyped. But earlier last month, we were also treated to a first look at our favorite Power Ranger, Jason David Frank, in costume to play the role of Valiant badass Bloodshot. The web series will be in the works, but what most people don't know is that Hollywood has been trying to get Bloodshot, the character, on screen for quite some time. If you are into Ninja, Frankenstein, Hitman, then this might be the series you've been waiting on. Be sure to check back to PopNerdTV.com for all the updates you are waiting on for Bloodshot and Ninjak. And it's cool to see that something beyond DC and Marvel are getting a superhero style show.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
But I also heard, I think Jason David Frank is actually going to be at the Alamo City Comic Con.
That's cool.
It's going to be so cool. So is Amy Jo Johnson.
Yeah?
Pink Ranger.
Okay.
So if you're gonna go to the convention at Alamo City, or if you went to it, I don't know, is this a past thing? I don't know, maybe it is. What time zone are we in?
Right, Twilight Zone moment.
Yeah, I told you we were in Nerd Portal. We have no sense of time.
No, its own dimension.
Well, the mesmerizing show, The World of Twin Peaks, is returning to Showtime. David Lynch's mind-bending show will be back in 2017.
That's cool.
Yeah, have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen it? Just a little bit?
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
No.
Another thing for him to do.
No. Another thing.
List. With cast members such as Jim Belushi, Trent Reznor, you know him from 9 Inch Nails, Christabel, Michael Cierra, and many of the original cast is returning. But most importantly, however, is Kyle MacLachlan. You heard that right, guys. He is in talks to be returning to the show, possibly reprising his character, Dale Cooper. It is unclear whether the show will take on a new storyline or if it will follow the popular tale of what happened to Laura Palmer. We will not know the mystery until 2017. I'm so excited.
You seem really excited about it, so it might be something that I really have to say. You look at you. You're all passionate. You got the serious face on. You should see your fists. They're clenched. And
that was a bad fisting, clenching thing, because this one just freaked out.
Well, okay. So we're in our own dimension and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But we thought this would be a thing of the future, and now the future is here.
The future is here.
It's here.
The future is now.
Yeah. Startup company Baobab Studios just raised $25 million in funds from major production companies to start creating animated virtual reality films. Who would have thought we would end up in a movie? Baobab is best known for an animated short they created called Invasion, starring 2 aliens who encounter a lovable bunny as they attempt to invade Earth. It has become one of the most popular titles on Gear VR, and now the company is looking to take another step in the virtual reality direction. They do say that they hope that virtual reality does not go mainstream too quickly because there's a lot of work to do. With this all-star team featuring creators from the likes of Ants, Madagascar, Toy Story 2, and Monsters, Inc., I think it will be safe to say that this investment will be well worth it when Baobab starts to release some of their work. Baobab, it's a weird name. I hope I'm saying it right.
I hope so too.
I think I am. If I'm wrong, comment in the comments below and give me like a correct.
Just put in all caps, Alex, you're wrong.
Exactly, that too. I'm a mean parent. There you go.
Just all caps. I want to see that actually. Anyway, our favorite monsters, the Mummy, Bride of Frankenstein, even the Invisible Man, will be returning to the screen in the next few years. But it is unclear whether the beloved characters' stories will be lifted from the books, which they are based on, or other sources like mythology, legends, or other films. So we will find out in the next few years. It'll be exciting to see where they go with, our beloved favorite Universal monsters.
I was gonna say, at this point in time, everyone wants to be a superhero. Now, next thing, everyone's gonna want to be a monster.
Yes. And in my jump scare episode, I'll be talking about where's horror going? What's the landscape of it? Are we nostalgic for the Universal monsters? Do we want that sort of thing back? And apparently so.
I'll take it.
Maybe that's where horror is going. Who knows?
Maybe. Well, speaking of horror, Evil Dead fans rejoice as a new cut of the remade Evil Dead movie was released with over 5 extra minutes of gore and story. Now, the remake itself by Fede Alvarez has withstood the cult classic following and has been praised for sticking to the original story by Sam Raimi. This new cut that has been released is not a director's cut, but a full version of the film Alvarez cut down for theaters. So far, only European audiences have seen the movie due to an issue with distributing when the movie was released. Alvarez does not see this version as his true vision of the movie, but a first cut that needed to be trimmed down to get to the bare-bone essentials of storytelling. Be sure to be on the lookout online and at stores to get your copy, and let us know what you think of all the extra bloody stuff in the comments below.
I was actually going to talk about that but I'm glad you touched upon it. Because I'm really excited to see the full version. Now I have to go buy it.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, okay. But it's Evil Dead, and I'm a big Evil Dead fan, you're a big Evil Dead fan, and...
I was about to say, I'm like, if you don't point out that I'm an Evil Dead fan, I'm like...
We all want it.
Who are you? Who am I?
Yeah.
Well, a film that I judged pretty harshly based on the trailer is getting surprisingly positive reviews.
Shame on you.
You know what? Don't judge a book by its cover. That's what the lesson is here. So I still have to go see it and form my own opinion, and so maybe next time I talk about this film on Nerd Portal, it'll be anger.
Maybe.
Maybe there'll be disappointment. Maybe there'll be a surprise. I don't know. Ouija, Origin of Evil, has been called the best film based on a board game ever. What about Jumanji, guys? Anyone? No? Guess I'm the only one in that crew. That's fine. Well, the film is a prequel set in 1967 where a seance stage performer tries to support her family with her con artist ways. She soon discovers the possibility of using a Ouija board in her shows, only to find out that her daughter has a gift of connecting to the other side. And things don't go as planned.
Go figure.
Go figure. So, the film is directed by newcomer Mike Flanagan and is now in theaters, so you can check it out whenever you want, until it leaves, of course. But I'm curious about the film's positive reviews, as the trailer, I feel like if it does have good reviews, I feel like the trailer didn't really do the film any justice.
Okay.
In my opinion, I feel like part of it, I think it was the cheesy, campy CGI that it had going for it.
CGI kills a lot of horror movies nowadays. I don't know what it is that they can't get right about it.
No, like the first few minutes of the trailer, I loved that idea of this mother being kind of this like con artist, she's making people believe that she can do seances and call upon the dead and all this stuff, and then it's just like, nope, just kidding, all this is fake. I thought that was cool, and then they started doing the CGI daughter with their mouth opening and her eyes all wide, like, and I was like,
no go.
I'm tired of this. But I'll see the movie.
We'll see what happens,
We'll see
right?
what happens.
All right, well, that's it for this week's Headlines for Your Nerdy Minds. Be sure to check out PopNerdTV.com for articles, reviews, and more. I'm Alex Thompson.
And I'm Cierra.
We'll catch you next time.